Alright, let's settle this. You are trying to get serious about running AI on your machine. You are in India, it's early 2026, and you are stuck between the MacBook Air M4 that exists and the M5 MacBook Air that lives in the rumors and leak blogs. Do you buy now or wait? The thing is, this isn't just another new chip versus old chip debate. This is your entire semester, your content, your project on the line. The M4 Air is known for quality, super portability, total silent, and way more powerful than a laptop this thin has any right to be. But Apple's upgrade cycle makes you feel like something better is around the corner. So let's break this down. Is M5 actually worth putting your progress on the pause? So let's nerd out for a second. The MacBook Air M4 is already a beast. You're getting a 10-core CPU up to a 10-core GPU, 16-core neural engine, and 120GB per second of memory bandwidth, with up to 32GB of unified memory. For AI ML student or a creator, that's not entry level anymore, that's legit. But then there is the M5, which is rumored to be launched around March 2026. New architecture, all the new buzz. Number-wise, you are looking at roughly 15% CPU bump in multi-threaded tasks. The interesting part is the GPU. New architecture, neural accelerator baked into each core, and memory bandwidth jumping to around 153GB per second. And that's close to a 30% increase. In plain English, local LLM inference, image generation, that kind of stuff. That will be faster, you will feel it. It's still expected to be a fanless Air. Same 32GB RAM ceiling, same thin chassis, same thermal constraints. So the M5 isn't a new category of a machine. It's the same machine, just turned about a bit. Great for iteration, but not revolutionary. Specs are fun, but what does this actually change in your day-to-day? If you're a BTech student, AI/ML learner, or a creator, your workflow might look something like this. Lots of coding in Jupyter, VS Code, or PyCharm. Using Colab, Kaggle, or Cloud GPUs for the heavy training. Running 7 to 13p parameter models locally with tools like the Ollama or LM Studio. Maybe editing videos in DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro on the side. For that kind of work, the Air M4 is already enough. It's basically a perfect thin client plus a capable local AI box. What it's not built for is heavy, CUDA-based learning, long-sustained, high-power runs. And that's physics. The fanless design is amazing for battery life and portability. But if you try to do serious, hours-long of training work on device, it will throttle. And M5 Air, same story. It will just hit the wall much later. If you're serious about big local training runs, you're still looking at an RTX 40 series laptop or cloud GPUs. And in the Mac world, that's where the MacBook Pro with active cooling earns its price tag. If your plan is, I want to push local AI to its limit, the answer isn't the M5 Air. The answer is you are in the wrong product line. So yeah, if you're still here optimizing the model architecture, you can probably handle the complexity of clicking the subscribe. Now quick question for you. What kind of AI work you are planning to do? Smaller LLM experiments, a super heavy duty image generation and training stuff? Drop your workflow in the comments. I want to see what real peoples of India are actually running locally. Now this is where a lot of people get stuck. Not on the performance, but on timing and pricing, especially in India. March 2026 for global launch doesn't mean March 2026 deal in India. Realistically, there's usually 3 to 6 months gap before stock normalizes and proper discount shows up. That's potentially an entire semester of AI learning, projects, internships, and the content you are trying to hold. Just to say you waited for the M5. Right now, early February 2026, you can find a 16GB M4 MacBook Air around 91,000 to 95,000. With discounts already baked in. The M5 Air almost certainly launching at the same price point or slightly higher MSRP. You can forget the meaningful discount for the first few months. So you are realistically looking at 10,000 to 20,000 more effective spend for the same RAM and storage plus months of waiting. So here's the breakdown. Buy the M4 Air, the 16 or 24GB if you want to start or scale your AI/ML work this semester. Your workflow is coding, experiments, cloud GPU for heavy work, and running local LLMs for demos, teaching, or you care about silent, lightweight machine with crazy good battery life. In that case, the M4 Air is already overkill for 80 to 90% of daily work. Having it now is the actual upgrade. Now wait for the M5 MacBook Air only if you genuinely don't want a new laptop until late 2026. You know you will be pushing heavier AI workloads, bigger models, lot of image generation, and you want every bit of that extra GPU and the bandwidth. And you are okay with paying that early adopter premium of 15 to 30% and want a laptop for 4 to 5 years of your life. The performance uplift in M5 is real, but for this kind of work, it's incremental. And the time and the content you are losing while waiting, that's usually way more expensive than few seconds saved of an inference run. especially when the truly heavy AI jobs should be living in the cloud anyway. At the end of the day, the real bottleneck with the MacBook Air is the upgradability and the thermals, not that 15% of the computation. So if you are ready to build, learn and ship right now, the M4 MacBook Air isn't just good enough, it's the actual move. Alright, if you want a follow up where I compare this laptop with the RTX 4050 for AI work in India, let me know in the comment section down below.